Let me tell you about the savings account I had at 24. I had $214 in it, and I'd had roughly $200 in it for 2 years straight. Every time I'd managed to scrape a little extra in there, something came up. A car repair, an Amazon impulse buy, a weekend I told myself I deserved. The problem wasn't that I didn't make enough money, I was making $40,000 a year. The problem was that I had no system. And without a system, saving money is just wishful thinking. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact system someone on a $40,000 salary can use to save $10,000 in 6 months. Not by cutting out every joy in your life, but by automating the right things, finding money you didn't know you were losing, and making a few small shifts that compound fast. Let's get into it. Here's the dirty secret about most savings advice. It's built on willpower, and willpower is a terrible financial strategy. The typical plan looks like this. You get motivated, you tell yourself you're going to save $500 this month, and for the first week you're disciplined. You skip the coffee shop, you pack lunch, you feel good about yourself. Then week 2 happens. You're tired, you had a rough day, you tell yourself you'll make it up next month, and next month never comes, because next month starts the same way this month did. The reason most saving strategies fail in the first 30 days isn't a lack of motivation. It's that they require you to make the right decision every single day. And humans are not designed to do that consistently. We're emotional, we're tired, we have bad days, and our spending reflects that. The system I'm about to walk you through removes the daily decision entirely. You set it up once, then it runs without you. The single most powerful shift you can make is to stop saving what's left over and start spending what's left over. That sounds simple, but here's what it means practically. Before your paycheck touches your checking account, before you see it, before you can spend it, a portion gets moved automatically to savings. This is called paying yourself first, and it works because it eliminates the temptation entirely. You can't spend money you never see. Here's how to set it up. Most employers let you split your direct deposit into multiple accounts. If yours does, set a fixed amount, say $800 per paycheck, to route directly to a savings account. If your employer can't split deposits, most banks let you schedule an automatic transfer the same day your paycheck hits. Now, where you park that money matters. If it's sitting in a traditional bank savings account earning 0.4%, you're leaving money on the table every single month. A high-yield savings account, like the one SoFi offers, is currently paying around 4 to 5% APY. On $10,000, that's roughly $450 a year in interest, just for putting your money in the right place. The link to open a SoFi account is in the description below. While you're at it, consider adding Acorns. It's an app that rounds up every purchase to the nearest dollar and sweeps the difference into a savings and investment account. It sounds small, and individually it is, but most people save $30 to $60 a month just from roundups without thinking about it. That's an extra $360 to $720 over 6 months completely on autopilot. Now, here's something most people don't want to do, but almost always wish they had. Sit down and look at where your money actually went last month. Not where you think it went, where it actually went. Open your bank app and your credit card app. Go back 30 days. Add up everything by category. Food, subscriptions, entertainment, shopping. Don't judge it yet, just total it up. What you're looking for is the $400 to $600 that's hiding in plain sight. Almost everyone has it. It shows up differently for different people. It might be 4 streaming services, 2 of which you forgot you had. It might be $280 a month in takeout when you thought you were only spending $100. It might be a gym membership you've used twice this year, a software subscription that auto-renewed, or a premium tier you signed up for during a free trial and never canceled. And this audit takes about 10 minutes. And for most people, it finds $400 or more in monthly spending that isn't actually adding value to their life. Cut half of it, and you've just freed up $200 a month. That's $1,200 over 6 months, without changing anything about how you actually live. If the idea of saving $800 or $1,000 a month feels overwhelming, here's a gentler on-ramp. Start by saving just 1% of your take-home pay. On a $40,000 salary, that's roughly $27 a month. That's it. Do that for 2 weeks, then bump it to 2%. 2 more weeks, bump it to 3%. Keep going. By the time you're at 10%, which is where most financial planners say you should be, the increase was so gradual that it never felt like a dramatic sacrifice. Your spending adjusted quietly in the background because the amounts were small enough that your brain didn't fight back. This is the 1% challenge, and it works because it bypasses the biggest obstacle to saving: the psychological resistance to sudden change. You're not ripping off the band-aid, you're peeling it back slowly. While your savings are building, they should be earning. A high-yield savings account isn't investing, your money is safe and FDIC insured, but it's earning significantly more than a traditional savings account. At 4 to 5% APY, every dollar you save is also compounding quietly in the background. On a 6-month timeline to $10,000, the interest alone won't change the world, but it builds the habit of thinking about where your money lives. The people who build serious wealth aren't just good at earning, they're meticulous about where every dollar sits and what it's doing while it waits for its next job. SoFi is one of the better options right now. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and one of the higher rates available. The link is in the description. Now, if you want to hit $10,000 faster, there's one tactic that works better than almost anything else and costs you nothing to start. Sell things you already own. Walk through your home. Clothes you haven't worn in a year. Electronics in drawers. Sports equipment gathering dust. Furniture you replaced but never got rid of. The average household has $500 to $1,500 in sellable items sitting around unused. List them on Facebook, Marketplace, eBay, or Poshmark. It takes an afternoon to photograph and post everything. That could be 1 to 3 months of savings contributions in a single weekend. The other option is micro-freelancing, offering a skill you already have in short bursts: writing, design, data entry, video editing, social media, even errands through TaskRabbit. You don't need a side business. You need 5 to 10 hours a month of extra income, and even at $20 an hour, that's $100 to $200 extra per month directly to your savings goal. Here's how the math works on a $40,000 salary with this system in place. Month 1. Automation set up, spending audit done, subscriptions trimmed. Savings, $800 to $1,000. Month 2. 1% challenge is rolling. Roundups from acorns kicking in, maybe first batch of sold items. Savings $1,000 to $1,200. Month 3, the system is on autopilot. The habit is formed. Savings on track. Total saved approximately $3,000. Months 4 to 6, consistency. No dramatic changes needed. The automation does the work. By month 6, with $800 to $1,000 per month in automated savings, $200 from the spending audit, and a few hundred from sold items or extra income, $10,000 is not just possible, it's almost inevitable. The only way to fail is to not start. That's the full system. Automate first, audit your spending, use the 1% challenge to build the habit, park your money somewhere it actually earns, and throw any extra income straight at the goal. If this was useful, subscribe. We post new videos every week breaking down personal finance in plain language, no jargon, no fluff. And check the description for links to SoFi and Acorns. Both are free to open, and they're genuinely the two tools I'd set up before anything else. See you in the next one.